Hello friends, this is Shar Kashyap and you're watching the Carman Show. In this episode, I'm going to tell you about different types of engine power related terms which are used by automobile companies to tell how much powerful their engine really is. So, there are 5 main types of engine power related terms which are used by automobile companies. So, the first term is BHP, brake horsepower. Second term is PS, which full form is preferred desk torque. Third is kW, which full form is kilowatt. Fourth is torque, and fifth is revolution per minute RPM. So here we go with our first term, which is brake horsepower. Brake horsepower is the most widely used measure of engine power all across the world. All other measures of engine power related terms are measured by brake horsepower. To understand the term brake horsepower, we have to first understand the meaning of horsepower. In the most easiest way, if I will tell you, horsepower is the empirical unit or power which is distributed to all the working parts of the car like differential, gearbox, alternator, water pump and other auxiliary substance such as power steering. And what is the difference between brake horsepower and horsepower is that brake horsepower is the power which is available at the shaft of the engine. It means that brake horsepower is the power which is left within the engine, and horsepower is the power which is distributed to all the working part of the car as well as the engine, which is the power present at the engine. So our second engine power related term is PS, which full form is preferred desk torque. It is mostly used in Germany. As I have said before, all other measures of engine power related term are measured by brake horsepower. So 1 PS is equal to 98.6% of BHP. So here we come with our third term, which is kW, which full form is kilowatt. Kilowatt is the engine power which is used before a century ago. Now it is not much used. And as I have said, all other engine power related terms would be measured in brake horsepower. So 1 kilowatt is equal to 1.34 bhp, brake horsepower. Now we come with our fourth term, torque. Remember one thing, the fourth and fifth term, torque and revolution per minute, has no relationship with brake horsepower. We cannot define torque in terms of bhp or the RPM with bhp. So what is torque? In the most easiest way, if I am going to tell you, then torque is the pulling capacity of the engine. It is the power which is required to pull the engine, how far and how much. Like if a truck should have a greater torque to pull a greater force for a more distance, it simply have a relationship with acceleration. Now we come to our fifth and last term, revolution per minute, RPM. 1 RPM means an axle or a shaft rotates 1 or every second. RPM, revolution per minute, means or refers to the frequency of the rotation of the axis. It is used in different car components and it is the measure of rotation around the axis or axle in 1 minute. So now I hope you all are clear with all these 5 engine power related terms. If you like the video, please click on the like button and try to subscribe to my channel for more automobiles video. Till my next video, drive safe before driving fast. Thank you.